If the tourism industry is to play its role in aiding the economic recovery in the wake of COVID-19, it must grow and transform. So this effort that we are all about today is going to contribute to this sector growing, but at the same time it must transform. The industry has responded to COVID-19 with a tourism recovery plan. It entails three strategic themes. Firstly, it's about reigniting demand. Secondly, it's rejuvenating supply. And thirdly, strengthening enabling capability. Now, the tourism sector is resilient and can rebound from periods of crises. And we've seen this industry doing precisely that. It is dynamic, it is robust. That is why growing and developing as well as transforming tourism is one of the priorities of the Economic Reconstruction and Recovery Plan that I announced late last year. One of the immediate measures identified in the plan that we announced to protect the supply side capacity of tourism sector is transformation via a tourism equity fund. This that we are about today. A fund that facilitates the participation of black entrants, but also more importantly, facilitate the entrance of women enterprises and persons with disabilities. This fund is aligned with the National Tourism Sector Strategy 2016 to 2026, which has placed significant emphasis on a transformative and inclusive tourism economy. And we are very pleased about the area of focus it has placed. One of the 5 pillars of this strategy addresses the issue of broad-based benefits in the tourism sector. Specifically, also it focuses on transformation, but also on rural and township tourism development. Now, these are areas that have always been neglected, that have always been ignored, and that have always been pushed to the periphery. And people at times did not even know that these areas existed. Now their time has come. The Tourism Equity Fund is informed by the recognition that the capital-intensive nature of the industry prevents many black-owned tourism enterprises from growing as well as developing. By providing access to finance for black-owned commercially viable tourism projects, the Tourism Equity Fund intends to address this challenge. As a combination of grant funding, concessionary loans, and debt finance, the fund will cater to the specific needs of black-owned businesses to acquire equity, to invest in new developments, or expand existing developments. Now, a vital element of the operation of the Tourism Equity Fund is the involvement of commercial banks, which will ensure that participants are able to access further loan financing. This will significantly increase, it will increase exponentially the impact and reach of this initiative. And it will also increase the level of private investment in the industry. This partnership between government, public entities, and the commercial banks is a great example of the kind of collaboration that is required as we forge a path towards a sustainable economic recovery. We are committed to ensuring that this fund enables black business to substantially benefit from the tourism economy, not to be roped in by fronting companies or to be marginal bystanders and small-scale suppliers to supply various larger tourism enterprises.